Hey guys, Pastor Greg Locke here. You know, I love America, and I am unashamed of the stars and stripes, and I thank God that we are one nation under God and that we have great religious freedom and liberty. But you know, there's only a few things that someone would have to do in an undermining way to totally destroy the foundations of America and allow us to rotten from the inside out. So if I wanted to destroy America, I wouldn't do it quickly. I'd do it slowly and subtly over time. I'd begin by limiting all of our natural resources to make sure that we are totally dependent upon the Middle East and the resources that they have. I would allow the Supreme Court to start making decisions that they have absolutely no legal ability to make. I'd purposely take the Constitution out of context and make it seem like an old antique, a relic that needed to be updated for modern times. I would make those who are true conservatives feel misplaced, ill-advised, and irresponsible with what they actually believe. I would redefine traditional marriage and undermine the family and make gay rights a civil rights movement so that if anyone speaks out against it, the law would strongly be against them. I'd make everyone feel better about themselves by saying that we all deserve free health care and everyone needs free education. But I wouldn't tell them that everyone's actually going to be paying for it in the long run in a very big way. I would paint organizations like Planned Parenthood as something that is truly in it for the ladies, and they offer such wonderful health care for women in this nation, and then I would demonize anyone that would speak out against them. I would put such a negative spin in the news media about guns and gun ownership that it would make those who own guns seem irresponsible to everyone else. I would recklessly use the word progressive and use it often. I would take a big stick of arrogance and I would poke the bear of racism so that our streets would not even be safe. I would create a false pretense that there is such hatred amongst blacks and whites and others in this nation that there can be no racial reconciliation. And then, if that didn't work, I'd poke the bear again. I would use the word Islamophobia often and loudly and shame anyone that would dare speak out against the Islamic religion. I would tell people that our greatest enemy is actually one of our greatest allies. I would continue to spin so wildly that the national debt would grow and grow in order that we may actually be owned by the nations to whom we owe money. Oh, and you mustn't forget, one of the biggest things I would do is scale down and defund much of our military intelligence. I would push the borders wide open and allow as many Syrian refugees that wanted to come to the United States for freedom and prosperity to be welcomed into the borders of this great nation. After all, isn't that what a free nation would do? I would use the news media to teach people that gang-banging thugs are the real heroes and police officers are the mean, deviant scoundrels of our cities and societies. And you see, my friend, that's just a small, non-exhaustive list of things that I could do to begin to undermine and destroy America. So in essence, if you want to destroy America, here's one simple thing you can do. Go to the polls this November and keep voting for the liberals.